So come and do a workout with me today. So I'm going to go and do an ice bath, and then probably about 30 minutes after that, I am going to do a workout. And today is going to be a full body workout. So I will take you in the gym and you can kind of see me go through that process and what I do and why I'm doing it. Today I'm probably going to limit, I think, upper back and neck, mainly because at the moment my neck is really kind of cranked up. If you ever see me kind of cranking my neck, it's an old snowboarding injury. So that's something that I am going to try and correct. I'm going to limit the upper movements today and just try to kind of stretch out as well later on this evening. But on to ice bath. So I'm going to take you along for the ride for that and gym. So come along. Ice bath time it is. There is a part of me that definitely does not want to do it. If you look outside, it's about -2 at the moment, and it's so easy to stay indoors. Oh my gosh. So the frost has actually gone, well, mostly, but it is cold. So what have I got to do it? Shorts, need them. Diving socks to help with my feet, because my feet really struggle. And also hat. I'm aiming for 5 minutes. It's currently set at 7 Celsius, I think, so that's the plan. Okay, we are ready to go. Dressed, mentally ready, hopefully. Let's do it. There's always this part of your brain that's, or my brain anyway, that's like, just stay in the warm. You know how warm it is in this house at the moment? It's lovely and toasty. Yes. God, I look so white and pasty. This is what happens, right? When you live in England and you have no sun. All we get is cloud. Literally, see that stuff in the sky? That lives here permanently. What is blue sky? I don't know what blue sky is. What is the sun? I don't even know what sun is. Actually, we have to get on an aeroplane to go and see the sun. There's like mental battles, right? The mental battle of getting out, the mental battle of getting in, the physical battle of being in, and then actually staying in. And then when you get out, it's amazing. You're all fine, you feel incredible, and it's like you've got no problems. It's just this bit, you know. Hey ho. That doesn't look lovely and warm, let's put it that way. Jesus Christ. Okay, we're in. So there's a lot of talk in the fitness industry about kind of what supplements to take, and you know, when we've got our condition, PKU, it's knowing what to take and what we can take. I have taken creatine in the past. I don't take it anymore. If I shake, I apologise. I only literally take our PKU supplement because it gives us all the vitamins, amino acids, I'm shaking, and protein that we need. Bloody hell, it's cold. It's colder outside. This, I found, it acts like a pre-workout. I don't take any pre-workout supplements. It kind of gives us like an endorphin boost, a mental boost before we actually go and work out. You can use it post-workout for muscle recovery and stuff. I'm shaking big time. I don't do that because there's research out there that states that it gets rid of inflammation in our muscles. Inflammation is needed for our body to then go and repair those muscles, and if we want to get bigger, we need that process to take place. It's much easier being in here without talking. So I do it before. We've got PKU, it's hard enough to build muscle anyway. We don't get enough protein. So I don't want to limit that process, so I have it before and worry about recovery just through sleep and repairing myself that way. So I use it to give myself a pre-workout boost just without taking the supplements. Some days it's easier than others, but afterwards you do feel incredible. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to go in and do a workout. Well, I'm gonna get warm first. Done. 5 minutes. Freezing. Okay, I'm gonna get changed and then get warm. So what I find is that for me, once I've done, hello, say hello.
Hi.
Once I've done an ice bath, everyone's different, that's what I've seen. And that for me, I seem to react, my body temperature seems to drop a couple of minutes after, and then the shaking starts. That's when it gets a little bit colder. And this person, say hello, is doing his homework. What one you having? Yep, go for it. That doesn't mean eat the whole tin though. Oh, okay, I'm not gonna have the biscuit. I'll have an apple instead. Boring. And I've also got decaf tea. And honey. I stay away from caffeine now, mainly because it kind of seems to mess up with my sleep. Ice bath done. I'm not going to eat anything big. I've had breakfast already, and I'll just have an apple maybe and a hot drink to warm my system up. I won't go in the gym until my body is kind of all warmed up, and then we'll get going. That's the plan. I will also have, not now, but after workout, one of these. Then I can have lunch, so I'm not then hungry. With hunger, those issues come in terms of tiredness and not being able to push hard enough, and I don't really want that really. I'm gonna have one now. What I will do is I'll make a smoothie so I'm not so hungry. You want to help?
Yeah.
Okay. Place is a mess, as standard. Water. Pour that in for me, mister. Pop that in, which is half a banana, pineapple. You have to do it up. Did you put it in? So we've got pineapple, banana, water, and one, that's it, that's enough. And one banana sphere. Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So 20 grams of protein smoothie. So I'll drink this, but I definitely would normally drink this after a workout, and I will. So one of the advantages of having a home gym, which I'm so grateful to have, is that it's just here. Literally, it's just a short walk and I'm in. And, you know, that helps with the commitment of going, obviously. The negative is, it's bloody freezing. But my God, it's cold today. It's freezing. Also, I use, when I work out, I use barefoot shoes, or what's also known as minimalistic shoes. They're flat, because most trainers have insoles like this, or an instep, which increases it, which is not a natural way for our foot to be aligned. Also, they're wider on the toe box at the front, which means your feet can spread out, or your toes, sorry, can spread out, which is really, really important when you are doing squats or footwork. If your toes are squashed in, then you don't have the same balance. So today, I am going to do a full body workout. Like I am gonna maybe not do so much on the upper. I need my neck to heal. So I have all my workouts saved on a Google sheet, like a Google spreadsheet. I've created them myself just based on years of experience and using trainers to create different variations and obsessively learn actually. Just constantly reading, watching, trying, adapting, and because of that, I feel like I've been able to create this, and I've kind of had trainers look at it and compliment it, so I feel like it's working for me. You will see that my gym is actually not very big. I'm very grateful to have it. It's got everything I need to do a full workout. I also chart and document my repetitions or reps and sets, and the reason I do that, and this is probably one of the biggest things that I ever did that had a major positive impact, because it makes us accountable. I know that last week I did a certain weight. I did it for 10 reps, and this week I feel really bad. My energy's really low. I don't feel motivated, but I've got that as a target, and I hit it anyway, and that happens, you know, when you do this for years and years, you then start to realise that actually how you feel is irrelevant, because I've hit some really good personal bests on days when I just felt like I wouldn't complete any. This then shows you over time that you can rely on your physical side more than your brain, because you're actually writing it down. You know, it's a real good motivator when you kind of reach a new goal. So if I was going to give anyone any advice for exercise and etc., it's chart your progress. If you're running, chart your time or distance. If it's weight training, do your reps, etc. Everything. If the more we're accountable to ourselves, the more likely we will do it, and the more likely we'll push ourselves. It's when we just do it all a bit relaxed, and then we treat it that way, right? The effort that we put in is relaxed as well. So I'm going to do some bar hangs, some rotor cuff movements, which I've not done before actually. Bench press on the barbell. I would normally do a bent over row. I don't think I'm going to do that this time. I'm not going to do any back because my neck's really sore. Gym ring push-ups for chest. Lateral raise I'll do, which is more shouldery stuff. Leg extension, side abduction cables, and some hammer curls. So that's what I'm going to do. That's the plan today, everybody. Let's go. The challenges of having a small gym means you constantly got to move stuff. Bar hang's really good for opening our back up, especially someone like me who sits down so much for a job. I always try to do compound movements first, which is like chest press, squat, row, etc. And that's just because compound movements use all our muscle groups, whereas isolation movements like, let's say, curl, is just targeting one muscle. A compound movement is targeting more than one. So if you think of kind of chest press, it's targeting quite a few really. So always do those first, because those are the big movements, and those big movements will hit lots of muscle groups. So if we're going to do those, we want to do those when we're not tired. I started doing full body workouts mainly because it's so easy, isn't it? When you've got kind of complex lives and adulting that, you know, work, families, other commitments, it's so easy to kind of miss one. And I was doing upper, lower, and especially for me, it's difficult in the summer, if I missed one, then maybe I was doing 2 upper and 1 lower, and so it wasn't consistent. Summer's quite difficult for me, ironically, to actually get workouts in, because we're going camping, we're traveling, we're going out on days out and stuff, because the weather's good. I find that doing a full body, which is Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, kind of helps. If I miss one, it's not the end of the world. But don't beat yourself up and stop and finish forever because you've missed one workout. Consistency over a long period of time is much better than being obsessive and doing it without fail for a month and then quitting because you can't, you've missed one. So now you're kind of depressed and unmotivated, and why do it now because I've missed one? You know, that type of approach. I try to avoid that. One of the issues with kind of training with PKU is the recovery element, and also kind of why you're doing it, really. For me, I wanted to be kind of fit and healthy and strong, but I've got an ego and I'm vain too, right? I'm a man. I do want to grow muscles, so making sure we get our protein supplements massively important, because without it, we're not going to get the vitamins, the minerals, and more importantly, the protein that's going to recover our muscles enough where we will be able to develop and grow in the long term. And it all takes time. Yeah, we have to make sure that we're getting our supplement in, because that's where our protein is coming from. It is no different for individuals who don't have our condition and want to train and grow. They have to get the protein too. They're just getting it from food. Finding a supplement, and a protein supplement, PKU variety, that works for you is super important, because without it, you're just not going to develop the mass or the strength that you want if weight training is your goal. All done. I've missed a couple of movements. I haven't done back at all, and neck and stuff, and core actually. Easy day today. But yeah, that's it, workout done. If you ever have any questions or comments, please feel free to put them in the chat. I would be interested to know what workouts you do and how you incorporate a diet and the PKU living diet, and kind of how it impacts you. That would be awesome. Please put that in the comments as well. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it.